You have 5 seconds to ruin a date. What do you do? Eat my food like I do when I'm on my own. Unhinged or like a snake. Propose to them. I met a couple that got engaged on their first date. Still married 20 years later. Great family. Classic Mosby. So, how much did you say you earn? While gazing at a 2-page 10-point font checklist. So, how much did you say you earn? Would you like me to phrase it in millions of dollars? Sure? Really? $0.032 million. If you're looking for ideas, one time a guy leaned over and deeply smelled a lock of my hair within the first couple minutes of our meeting for the first time. I made up an excuse and left. You smell different when you're awake. In his mind, sniffs hair imaginary Lydia again, blushing haha what are you doing? Reality. Leave. Go to the bathroom and don't come back. Arrive. Say I love you please marry me I'm not kidding. Ah, the good old Mosby. Edit, THX for the award guys. I'll make sure to invite Ted next time. That can backfire horribly, depending if you've seen the person before. Shit my pants. Shit their pants. This guy once told me a story. He hit it off with this girl on a date in NJ. They agreed to meet again but realized they were taking the train home in the same direction so they sat together. He sharted so he went to the bathroom on the train. Used too much water to clean up so he put the wet part of his pants out the train window. Yep, wind grabbed the pants and sucked them out the window. So he took off his sweater and wrapped it around his pelvis like a diaper and walked back out to explain what happened. Never got that second date. Hi. Wow, you look just like my ex. Remaining difference won't last long. Oh wow, you look just like my mom. Tell them I've played 7,000 hours of Dota. Would continue the date and talk about my boy RTZ with you. Damn dude, I unironically have 7,000 hours played. So, what's your opinion on STDs? Gotta catch 'em all. I don't believe in STDs, it's a government-funded mind control program. So what do you say, wanna be sheeple or woke? I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Take their hand gently inside yours first, and say it in the most actor-concerned voice possible. I just watched this all play out in my head. You meet someone online who seems to click with you. You arrange to meet at a cozy restaurant. When you arrive they're already at the table, waiting for you. Hi, you look amazing date, thank. Now I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Pulls out huge wad of paper, and dumps it on the table date. You see it states here in the terms and condi. Pour salt on them and say sorry, I really hate slugs. You're mashing it. That's just a reasonable precaution. Punch the waiter edit, I got more upvotes on this than all my posts combined. Punch the date. Sniff them then moo seductively. I don't know about you but if my BF did that to me I'd be down to smash. Maahu. I'm a really nice guy, like super nice, I would treat you so good. Now show me your tits. Well I can't argue with that logic, here you go. Shirt overhead. Recite cornholio lines. Said ruin not make them sleep with you. I need TP for my bunghole. Punch the nearest child in the stomach. I'm just picturing you bursting into a restaurant, wild-eyed. You sprint over to your date, and basically scream hi. Are you my date? When they confirm it, you fucking suplex the nearest child and grab them by their ankles and swing them at your date. Date successful. Turns out the kid was choking and you become a hero. Throw water in her face like sorry you looked thirsty. Who the fuck is she? It's not my date and I don't know these people. I think Epstein got a bad rap. He touched so many lives. So many weird theories about him. He changed so many young women's lives. Demand a foursome with her sister and mother. And father. You don't care that I'm a registered sex offender, right? Or, more subtly, I have a better idea for dinner. Let's go to this other place. I've heard the linguine is fantastic and it isn't within 250 yards of a school, which works better for my situation. Had someone do this. Left immediately. Did you know you can be registered as a sex offender for having sex with someone under 18? Pull up their social media and point out all the things they like that you don't. The color blue, I hate blue, it's just too blue. Now magenta, that's a color. 5 seconds. Ooh, something I'm good at. Quickly find a way to steer the conversation to the Eastern Front during World War II, and just keep talking about Stalingrad. Once their eyes glaze over, you know the city on the Volga has claimed yet another life. This move is more commonly known as the Mark Corrigan Offensive. Happy Cake Day. And maybe, but that def wouldn't work on me. Stalingrad is so tragically fascinating. Shit my pants and blame it on her. You're just so good looking, and it's been a long time. Why would you shit my pants? Fork chop. Flings fork across the restaurant table, hitting someone in the shoulder. One of my buddies has a type. My wife and I introduced him to a friend who fit that type. Everyone decided that going on a double date would be fun. My buddy showed up hammered and sort of slid/pushed himself into the booth next to her. Before anyone could say anything, he says, "You look like the whore who cheated on me." My wife, our mutual friend, and myself all looked at him and each other with a look of absolute disgust. I managed to say, "I think I should take you home." Before my wife and our friend said nearly simultaneously, "You're a fucking asshole." He started to backpedal, saying it was a joke, etc., etc. I got up and helped him out of the booth. Basically drugged his ass to my car. On the drive back to his place, he asks me if we're going to the restaurant to meet up with the girls. I asked him if he was serious. He couldn't remember a thing. He was blackout drunk at 7 p.m. on a Tuesday. I told him what happened and he just started to sob. When I returned to the restaurant, my wife and our friend were eating and having a pretty good time. They had ordered for me and food was waiting. I told them what happened and our friend said, "Dodged that bullet." I couldn't have agreed more. As time went on, I'm not sure I ever saw that particular guy not drunk on some level. Years later he moved to Japan and he has a long-term girlfriend there. We saw each other about 5 years ago and he asked me, "You fooled around with other women, right? When you aren't with your wife." He then proceeded to explain to me that every time he traveled he would sleep around. I haven't ever cheated on my wife. Our friendship dissolved rather quickly after that. I had a friend who got brutally cheated on by his first girlfriend. It was a "I never loved you in the first place" type thing, and they were together years. It really broke him up at the time and now he doesn't believe in love. He cheats on every partner he's with and he thinks everyone does it. When I explain that I love my partner and wouldn't want to do that, he is genuinely confused. Honestly, I feel sympathy for these people. I became friends with that guy for a reason. He just needs help to sort out the serious relationship issues she has. Stalking you is paying off nicely. Tell them they remind you of your grandpa, who you've always had a thing for. Results may vary in Alabama. I tried in Alabama, now am married. No, not like that. Show up. Here I am. So, how many dicks have you sucked? 37. What if she likes that you're competitive? Op. Clap and whistle when the food arrives. Wait, what? Is that a weird thing to do? This is funny, smiley face. I won't consider the date ruined, smiley face. Say excuse me for a moment and leave. I would have to be seated near an exit to make it out within 5 seconds. Use the window to save time. fake a seizure and then say, just kiyidiinshk. It's a prank, bro. Do not do this, but I had a date show up and the first thing they did was a surprise kiss to my face. Scratch your butt with your hand, sniff your fingers. Say you that smells bad. Hold out your hand and ask if they think so too. Bring my mother. No, bring their mother. Start flexing the Chevy trucks your family owns. I know, right? F250 is the way to go. Military grade aluminium engine. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.